This is a 2009 BMW X5 and today we're going to carry out a service on this car because it's my daughter's and she hasn't done it for many years. So let's get into it and let's see what we need to do. And for the service, we're going to need what's in this box. We have 7 litres of oil, we have the cabin air filters, the standard air filter, and as well, one extra little job, one of the headlights has stopped working. So we've got the headlight bulbs as well. We'll probably do this job first because it's the easiest. So obviously we need to get the bonnet up to do that. Now I've already taken the bulb out of this because I took it out so I could make sure I got the exact replacement. It's this bulb here. We'll just turn the headlights on, just make sure it's still not working, which shouldn't be because there's no bulb there. But I want to make sure this one is working as well. So let me just try and turn the headlights on. So this is with the bulb removed. Firstly, you need to remove the plastic cap that covers the back of the light. Then you can gain access to the 2 metal clips and you need to unhook them, which will then allow you to remove the bulb, disconnect the wiring and take it out. But I've already previously done that, so now let's do the replacement. Like I say, this is really a just insert bar feel type of job. Oh my word, it's all done by a touch. Really, you can't really see anything, but let me get the camera. I'll just show you what it should look like when it's in so you know what you're messing with. Right, see there, the big square bit is the light, and you can see there's 2 little metal clips that you've had to hook under the lump of metal that sticks out from the light housing. And then it's just a matter of putting the cover on the back of the light and job is done. So again, this is just do it by touch, but you've got to get 2 of them clips hooked underneath the bottom and then it just snaps shut. Is it? You do need to hear that successful click when it snaps shut, otherwise you haven't got it in right. Job done. Let's check that they're working. Oh, they're working. Yay! Look at that. So let's try the main beam. I think that's a different, might be a different light, but let's have a look. All good. Brilliant. So that gets rid of one of the warning lights that is on the dashboard. We'll get into that later because I've got me topped on and we can do a full check on this car, see if there's any other errors and we can clear them down if there is any. But for now, we're now going to start the service. Right, so first thing, let's get this up on the axle stand so I can get underneath through the oil plug, but it's not a good way to leave it on the axle stands because that means the car's going to be sloping back and a lot of oil will settle at the back and not drain out. So what I need to do is once we get the drain plug out, drop it off the stands, put it flat on the ground again and leave it to drain the oil while we do some of the other jobs up top. Right, first of all we need to remove this cover and that should reveal to us the filler plug. Ooh, that's a bit wet that, there's a lot of oil around here. She did mention that she has got a bit of an oil leak, but at the moment let's remove this plug and let the oil drain. Using a 17mm socket, let's release this plug. Right, so we're going to let that drain and when it's nearly drained we'll just get the car off the jacks and let it completely drain before we put the new oil in. But we'll go up top and we can do the jobs in the engine bay while we're waiting for that to drain. So next job, we need to remove the oil filter and for that you're going to need a 32mm socket. So we'll just need to, when you do remove the oil filter, just check inside, make sure you've got no shiny filings, because that's always a bad sign for the engine. But that looks absolutely superb, even though look at the state of that. That hasn't been changed for a good 3 years. And next thing, before we replace the oil filter, we need to remove the big O-ring that's around the bottom of it. And firstly, we replace the O-ring. I'm going to put a little bit of oil around that just so it nicely seats. And now we replace the oil filter itself. And bang it back into where it came from. Right, time to replace the drain bolt. So first of all, what we need to do is remove the old crush washer, because we don't want that anymore, and we fit the brand new supplied one. And let's get this back into the drain hole. Click. Right, so next job is we're going to be removing this engine cover so we can get through to the air filter, and that means moving this snorkel as well. So this looks like it's got a load of bolts on it, and here look, so we've got one here, there's one there, there's one hidden right at the back under there, which is about there, if you can see that, and there's this one down here, but this one is in such a channel that you need a really slim socket to get it, but I managed to get it. Once you get all them, this will then lift up and lean out the way, so I'm hoping now I can get at this air filter and we can undo this and get this out. But this looks like to be a high performance air filter. That's interesting. Anyway, let's undo this and we'll get this one out and we'll replace it with a new one. Right guys, I'll just let you know, taking this part off from the air filter, there's a bolt down there that you've got to get to, and that is an absolute nightmare. Luckily on this car it was loose, because the last person who took this off has not tightened it up fully, because you can't hardly get in there. But I managed to just get in there, get it undone, and now we've got that piece off. But that is way harder than any other video on YouTube shows you, I'm telling you that now. Right, back to the air filter. Right, this is a K&N filter. Interesting that somebody's put a K&N filter on a BMW 3-litre diesel. Well, anyway, I'm going to change to the one that I bought. I've already bought one, so let's refresh this with a brand new one. I know these are meant for life and you can wash them out, but we're just going to put a standard filter in there. Right, air filter on. That means I've got to put that piece back on now, which is a nightmare, but yeah, I'll just do that in time lapse. Next job now is the cabin filters, and they are underneath this part here. Oh, look at the state of them. And we need to remove this plug here so that we can get this out of the way. And do that by pressing in on this outer edge here, and then the plug should just come off like so. We can now remove the housing for the cabin air filters. Oh, look at the state of them. Oh my word, they've not been done for a long time, have they? Right, let's get these changed. Cam air filters change, let's reassemble. I'm not forgetting to refit the plug. Now it's time to put the oil in. Apparently it takes 7.5 litres of 5W30. So this is a 5 litre one, and then I've got 3 more to make it 7, because there's always a bit left in there anyway. So let's put the 5 in, we'll run her up a bit, dip the stick, see how much more we need to put in. Right, check the dipstick, see where we stand with that. Ooh, now that's up to there, look, so that's halfway between the low and the max. So I think we'll run the car up and let it tick over for a bit and just see where we're at after about 10 minutes. And while we're under here, let's have a check the expansion tank for the radiator and just see where that's at. Ooh, okay, that's a bit low. Right, let's top that up with a bit of coolant. And luckily, I've got a funnel for coolant. And that's what it should look like. Right, so using my top down, we've just scanned the X5 and it's come up with 9 ECM faults. Let's have a look at those. Actually, I'm going to clear all DTCs. That's the best way to start with. And then we can go forward from there. If anything is now whinging or whining, which should come up on here. And look at that, what do you know? Absolute full sea of green. That's perfect. Right, so let's go back to the home page. So now we can go into the service reset. Right, so hopefully that should have now reset the engine oil. We shouldn't get that service reminder coming up on the dashboard now. So let's check that. If we now press the ignition and turn it all on, you can see we have no warnings, just a picture of the car. Don't know why there's a picture of the car. Wonder if that's because the bonnet's up. But it's absolutely clear screen now. Yeah, engine warning light. Let me start the engine, just prove that. And there she goes. Everything is out. All errors done, all problems solved, new headlights, everything fully serviced. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, then please give me the thumbs up for this type of video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Till the next time, stay safe.